What I love about these answers is they're specific. Nobody's giving the generic, they inspired me line and leaving it there. It's real stuff, a phone call, a panel invite, a lunch, a name drop that turns into an actual opportunity. And once someone does that for you, you don't forget it, ever. So then the question becomes, what do you do with that? How do you keep the door open behind you? And I don't just mean a formal mentoring program. I mean the everyday stuff. Who do you pull into the conversation? Who do you make space for when it would be easier to just keep moving?
I think for us is being involved in these other organizations that help us to give back. We give back in our community locally, but then we also give back to the industry by being involved in Hourglass, being involved with Black Fleet Network, and being able to provide insights within that community to others to help bring up other people, as well as with trainings. We've partnered with our local high school, our local school system as well with giving back with work-based learning. We bring on interns from high school to show them this side of this is a possible avenue for a lifelong career in fleet. Mm-hmm. And we also let them know that you don't have to stop here. You can keep going.
Right.
There's other careers in fleet that is can provide a very good living.
Yes.
As well as what we do here provides a very good living too.
Yes.
Succession planning, very important. I make sure that I have my team members attend me at conferences. They speak on the Cobb County government and fleet behalf. Through training, I mentor them. I show them things that they really thought they weren't capable of doing. Through mentorship and to putting them in uncomfortable spaces, help them grow. So when I get ready to retire, I know I have an arsenal of people that I've helped push to the next level in order for them to take over and make this fleet better than I'm going to leave it.
The way I keep the door open for other people is I'm always down to connect. I'm always down to connect people with companies or with anybody. If I know somebody, you know somebody. If I have a connection somewhere, you have a connection somewhere. There's no gatekeeping in life. I don't think that it's a thing. I believe that if you have the ability to help level someone up, you do it. I mean, I'm in some situations right now where we're moving some things forward and things started to get muddy and things started to get weird. And as we talk to people that are higher up in the chain, we want to make sure that we protect the people. Like I'm making sure I protect the people that are down low. I don't want to make them look bad. I don't want to make them look like they're inferior. I don't want to make them look like they didn't do their job. I didn't want to make them feel like they are aloof. I will sing their praises and help them continue to grow.
For myself, I try to open the doors behind me in a very real way. My door is open even if you don't work for me anymore. And I think any employee that I've ever had, any person that I've ever worked for, they know that. I want people to feel like they can call me about career advice, life changes. How do I build a program from scratch? I say I call myself the fleet grandma, but literally, hey, I've had a baby. Here's your new grandchild. That is important to me. That to me is leadership. And I joke that I'm the fleet grandma, but that really means a lot to me. And if I have access to a room, I want to bring someone else in that room with me.
I created a door and I built a table for people whose voices, whose work, whose effort, whose achievements, whose tireless journeys to getting the degrees, the certifications, and thereby the job, who have been oppressed, who are suppressed, who have women who are incredible fleet decision makers and innovators in their own right, and in many cases, the only one today, right now, having male supervisors screaming in their face when he disagrees with something, who get in the leadership seat, the director role, and all of a sudden are encountering all kind of just stupid challenges from others who haven't figured out how to manage their own insecurities, but also creating those platforms and stages for people to ally, to come alongside, to align, who truly have values that are valuable and are willing to share those with their fellow peer person and industry professional. That's what I do day in and day out. I never thought when the incarcerated convict who came to my middle school back in 1980 something, when I went down to meet him after the little session in the gym, and he looked me in my face and said, "You're going to be a preacher one day." I was going to be an architect, is what I was thinking, but I did end up being a preacher, actually. And I ended up being an architect, meaning I'm somebody who designs and puts together community for the people.